Okay, welcome back guys to my 8th Android development tutorial. So we are progressing in this adventure of Android development. So before I talk any other topic about today, we are going to go to these tools here, click on tools and click on AVD manager. So I've talked about this AVD manager when we were talking about configuring a project. So this AVD manager, when you click it and this window pop up for you, because you are running Android for the Android Studio for the first time, and you're maybe you're hearing this topic of virtual device, Android virtual device for the first time, there will be nothing here on the screen, but because I've been using Android Studio, so I've downloaded some couple of stuff here I've been having. So if you have Visual Studio also, which is an IDE from Microsoft, it comes with an Android virtual device also, so which is showing from here. You can see how many Visual Studio Android tablet and stuff like that. Yeah, so what this is the Android device that I made for myself. So if you open this window here, you will find nothing here, and if you say okay, no device found or no any device, so just click create virtual device here. So this AVD manager is just what we use to create Android virtual device. So the virtual device are Android device that lies on our screen that we can use to test our application if we don't have a physical device, or if we don't want to use our physical Android device. So we can use this virtual device here to test our application. So here now we can choose whatever, choose a device definition. You can choose whatever device you want, from here, and click. You can also clone this device. Like example, if you don't want this configuration, like the size, which is 5.0, resolution, the resolution and the density, you can also change the settings from here and set to you like, which is cloning the device, just like cloning iPhone, you understand? But we are not talking about iPhone here, we are talking of Android device, not an iOS device. So click next from here, and okay, now let me just go previous. I want to talk about something here. Okay, here, like now if you are developing a software for a TV that is a smart TV that is running Android and that is having an operating system of Android, you can also click on TV here and download some Android TV virtual device where you can have an Android TV here, and you can create an application for them. And also you can, for the Wear OS also you can, and for tablet also, but we are going for phones, and go for phones and click choose whatever you want from here. Just read through this and click next. And now when you come here, there will be there will be nothing like this, but there will be something like this that will say download. You will see download at your phone like this nougat. You see something like download for the first time you're running, because I've downloaded this, that's why you are seeing it here. And what will be here is that it will tell you that okay, in here it will tell you you need to choose a system image. So there will be some system image, like select a system image. There will be system image, because you are doing Android Studio, you will not have any default system image, so you need to download, you need to choose from the system image you want. You choose them from here, and after choosing the system image you want from here, and then you click next. So when you click next, now there may be an error about whenever your Android Studio wants to download the system image you selected, because it will show you an error here that you should select a system image. So just go and you click on download on any system image you want. You will see download. When you click on download and you're downloading, there may be an error about Hyper-V, and we can solve that Hyper-V. It says disable Hyper-V. You can go to your BIOS settings and disable Hyper-V from your BIOS settings, or to or you can go to control panel and go to programs, and go to program features and disable Hyper-V. From there, restart your computer and restart Android Studio and come to the same place. And after you do that, you download it. Then after downloading, you take you to another settings where you can choose if you want your after clicking next, you will see where you want your if you want your app to be your Android virtual device to be portrait or to be in landscape mode. So after that, and there are some settings also, and also this button here is about resetting. Like if you download bunch of Android system device, you can also system image, you can also restore it to default from just clicking here. And so after downloading the system virtual system image, when you click next, it will take you to your Android virtual device manager, and then just customize it. Okay, I want it landscape, I want it portrait, and click next and finish. After finishing, then you find your virtual device here next to 6 API 22, Play Store resolution API 22, target Android 5.1, Google API, CPU AB1. So this is the configuration of my own, and the size in disk 3.6 GB of size in disk. So here is here launch this AVD in the emulator. So you can launch this AVD Android virtual device from here. You can also edit this Android virtual device, and also we have a bunch of tools also here. Duplicate, if you want to duplicate it, swipe data, wipe data, code, and other stuff here. Code boot now and show on disk, view details, delete if you want to delete it, and also here you can run it. Okay, now you can also download other stuff, other Android virtual device. Okay, now let's talk about this SDK Manager. SDK Manager. What about SDK Manager? SDK Manager is just a bunch of software development kit tools in software development kit that we need for application. Like whenever you want to build an application, and application gives you an error, you may come to this SDK tools here and find you will see some things that are checked and some things that are not checked. So the remaining things that are not checked will be the things that you need to install for your particular application to run. And okay, so now SDK Manager is also having some Android API level platform here, and which is I've installed this and partially installed the other ones. And okay, so now we are in this. So you know what Android Virtual Device Manager does and SDK also does for you. The SDK has some package that you need for. Okay, now if I say I want to create Android native applications, I also need some tools. When you just go to your tools, you find the tools you need for developing those stuff there. Okay, now so in the next tutorial, okay, now let's talk about this run button here. So this is where after finishing your application, after finishing editing, you can click run from here. When you click run, it will bring you to a window saying select deployment target. That is, select where you want to test your app. Is it on your physical device that you connect to your laptop or to your desktop computer using your USB cable? So it's saying no USB device or running emulator detected. So I'm not running any emulator from here now. I'm having this Nexus C API which I downloaded from the AVD Manager. You can also do it from here, create new virtual device, and after you click on the emulator you want it to run on, which is available virtual devices, just click OK and it will test your application on that device. Okay, so see me in the next tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe. like and share.